Hello, good people of YouTube. How's it going? Today is Monday, July 3rd. The ride behind me here at Kennywood is called Steel Curtain, a 2019 S&S themed to the Pittsburgh Steelers football team. Notably, the Steel Curtain is a nickname for the once great defensive line from the 1970s, where they won 4 Super Bowls in 6 years. Back when, there was no free agency, no salary cap. Like, if you had a good team, it was kind of easy to have a dynasty. Like, unlike the 21st century, where it's like pretty much impossible to have like consistent success for like a 20-year period, unless you're one team in particular. But anyway, let's get some stats for Steel Curtain. 220 feet tall. That is the tallest roller coaster in Pennsylvania. It has 75-mile-per-hour speeds, and notably 8, maybe 9, there's some debate, inversions. Regardless of if it's 8 or 9, that still makes it the most inversions of any roller coaster in the United States. You know me and inversions. Usually when there's 6 or 7, I'm like, let alone 8 or 9. So, and the theme, I like the black and yellow. Do I love the theme? I'm a big sports guy. I appreciate a sports theme. Steelers, no comment. So, new credit for me. When my wife and I went here 4 years ago, we missed the opening by like 2 weeks or something. I mean, we booked the trip in July thinking, it'll be open by then. And it wasn't. So, 4 years later, finally getting the Steel Curtain credit. It's on one train, so yay, waiting about an hour. It's going to be a blast. Steel Curtain, let's see if it meets expectations. So this was supposed to be an entire section of the park called Steelers Country that they announced with the ride in 2019. Like, I get the pandemic happened, but 4 years later, this thing is still abandoned. Did the hype fall off? No one cares about the Steelers anymore? They're not good enough to have their own land? That might be it, I guess. Nice shot of Heinz Field right here, which played host to the 2001 and 2004 AFC Championship games. I know the Steelers, respectively, I think were 13-3 and 15-1 going into those games. I don't know how those games went though for the Steelers. Look it up, I guess. Looks like they sell some key rings here at the Steel Curtain gift shop, which is good to see because you don't really see rings associated with the Steelers anymore. So I'm glad they have it here. These will be sold out real quick, probably around September, I would imagine. I didn't want to make one point. Oh my God, that is a horrendous background. I am so sorry, guys. There we go. That is so much better than that opening background. Good Lord. Oh, perfect right now. I want to make one point about the name Steel Curtain. I know a lot of people didn't like the name. They thought it was like, didn't make sense. What does Steel Curtain mean? See, I love the local flair. All jokes aside about my, dislike of the Steelers. Love the name. It's a nice local ode to Pittsburgh culture because the Steelers are obviously a massive, massive part of Pittsburgh culture. And to, give an ode, to the past, again, once great Steelers franchise, I think it's awesome. It allows you, especially people say, oh, what about Europeans coming in? They're going to know what the hell Steel Curtain. Well, do some research. Find out for yourself, and then when you find out, I think most people would say, oh, that's a pretty cool touch.
But I want a pretzel. Come on, I want a pretzel. I don't want to get mommy's pretzel and then ice cream.
I just got off the steel curtain for the first time. Yep, about an hour wait. Fantastic. You know, very similar to the Steelers of the last 15 years. Few good moments, a lot of potential, but in the end, it fell short and kind of disappointing. For the height, for the stats, this should be the best roller coaster, or at least one of the better roller coasters in Pennsylvania. It's fun, great view at the top. Like I said, there's some good moments, some good pops of air here and there. It's semi-smooth. The inversions are fun. There's one inversion towards the end that's like really good. I don't know the name of it. It's kind of like a semi-stall, but like flips you back. That's the best inversion on the ride. It has the world's tallest inversion, I still believe, at 197 feet. I didn't mention that in the preview. But like I said, a little disappointing for, you know, the hype that it got. It was awarded like Best New Roller Coaster of 2019. There's a ride called Taiga that should have won that, I think, in Finland. I'll give it a 7 just because, you know, it is a 200 plus foot roller coaster that's smooth and has some good moments. Only a 7.05 though. Like I said, for the hype, it's themed to the Steelers well. Just falls a little bit short at the end. You can tell I'm a huge Steelers fan, huh? Anyway, that's Steel Curtain. It's a solid addition to the park still. Put 2 trains on it, guys, though. Come on. Figure it out. Figure it out. All right, that is it. Steel Curtain. Let's continue from Kennywood. See you tomorrow.